So today, starting chapter 15 from the Science of Psychic Healing. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he, is an old saying, the truth of which becomes more and more apparent to us each year. In the chapter in which we showed the effect of the mind on the body, you will notice that the majority of the physical troubles brought about by thought influence were brought about by the thought of the person themselves, by self-suggestion, so to speak. A man's physical health is largely a matter of his self-suggestion. If he maintains a mental attitude of health, strength, and fearlessness, he manifests accordingly. And if he goes about with a mind filled with ideas and thoughts of a depressing nature, his body will likewise respond. Fear is the great cause of disease. Fear acts as a poison upon the physical system, and its effects are manifest in many directions. Remove fear, and you have removed the cause of the trouble, and the symptoms will gradually disappear. But all this we have stated elsewhere, and this book must be a book of practice rather than of theory. The question is, how may one treat himself or herself by self-suggestion? The answer is quite simple. It is that the person may give himself just the suggestions that he would give a patient, following the advice in the instructions given in the last chapter. The I part of you may be given suggestions to that part of the mind that runs the physical organism and manages the body from cell to organ. These suggestions will be taken and acted upon if given with sufficient earnestness, just as people may make themselves sick by improper self-suggestions. So may they restore themselves to health by the proper suggestions given in the same manner. There is no mystery about this. It is in accordance with a well-established psychological law. The best way for you to start in a course of self-suggestion for yourself, presuming that you need the same, is to read carefully our book, Hatha Yoga, which contains practical instruction and information about right living. Then after having acquired this plan of right living, start in to practice right thinking. Right thinking consists in maintaining the proper mental attitude of cheerfulness and fearlessness. These two things are a battery of force. If you have imperfect health, rest assured that it is caused by the violation of some natural law. You may discover that what is violated, you may discover what this violated natural law is by reference to Hatha Yoga. And then it becomes your duty to correct the habit and restore natural functioning by self-suggestions or right thinking. In 9 cases out of 10, you will find that the root of the trouble lies in improper nutrition and imperfect elimination. You don't believe this, you say. Well, then let us tell you your symptoms and see if they do not come out about right to fit your case. First, you have a poor appetite and imperfect digestion, dyspepsia or indigestion. Then you are constipated. And if a woman, you have scanty and irregular menstruation. Then your hands and feet are cold, denoting imperfect circulation. Then your eyesight and hearing is affected. You have ringing in the ears and cloudy vision. Your taste is affected. Your smell is also poor, and you are liable to have symptoms of catarrh. But your sense of feeling is not poor. It is abnormally sensitive, and you are called nervous. You do not get a good night's sleep, and you feel used up all the time. Your skin is colorless and your cheeks pale. Your lips and fingernails lack the rosy color of health, and so on. Now, does this not fit your case? Isn't it clear how we have diagnosed your complaint without having ever seen you or known you? But this is no miracle. We assure you, we have merely recited the symptoms arising from what may be called a typical case of malnutrition and imperfect elimination. And the cause of these symptoms lies in the 2 things named. Then the removal of the cause lies in the correction of bad habits of living and bad habits of thinking. And Hatha Yoga will give you the habits of right living, and self suggestion will aid you in the right thinking and the speedy removal of the trouble. Treat yourself according to the lines of general treatment given under the head of suggestive treatments in the last chapter. Make the treatments vigorous, just as earnest as if you were treating someone else instead of yourself, and you will get wonderful results. See yourself in the mind's eye as you wish yourself to be. Then start in to think of yourself as being that, and then live as a healthy man or woman should do. Then talk up to yourself and tell your instinctive mind what you expect it to do for you, and insist upon it taking hold of physical body and building up new cells and tissues and discarding the old worn out and diseased material. And it will obey you like a well trained assistant or helper, and you will begin to manifest health and strength. There is no mystery about this self suggestion. It is merely your I telling your instinctive mind to get to work and attend to its affairs properly. And by right living, you give the instinctive mind the material which to work and the conditions conducive to success. We could fill page after page of this book with suggestions and affirmations for you to use in different complaints. But this is useless. You can make up your own suggestions and affirmations, which will answer just as well as would ours. Just speak to the instinctive mind just as if it were another person who had charge of your body, and tell it what you expect it to do. Do not hesitate about being earnest about it. Put some life into your commands. Talk to it in earnest. Say it, here, you instinctive mind. I want you to get down to work and manage things better for me. I am tired of this old trouble, and I intend to get rid of it. I am eating nourishing food, and my stomach is strong enough to digest it properly. And I insist upon your attending to it right away now. I am drinking sufficient water to carry off the waste matter from the system, and I insist upon your seeing that my bowels move regularly every day. I insist upon your seeing that my circulation is equalized and made normal. I am breathing properly and burning up waste matter and properly oxygenizing the blood, and you must do the rest. Get to work, get to work. And to do this, any instructions that you think well, and then add to this any instructions that you think well, and then see how the instinctive mind will get down to business. See what we have said on the subject in the chapter on thought force healing. Then maintain the proper mental attitude, bracing yourself with strong affirmations until you get things going right. Say to yourself, I am getting strong and well. I am manifesting health, etc., etc. Now we have told you how to do it, then get to work and do it. I'll stop here for the chapter. We can just breathe and meditate this morning and end a little early. All right. So finding that straight spine, whether you're sitting or standing or laying down. Letting the breath flow in and out through the nostrils, trying to breathe deeper into the low belly. Letting the air move up the spine and out through the nose. Bring your right hand over to the face and close the right nostril with the thumb. Inhale through the left. Close the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Close left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close right. Exhale left. Release your hands down if you want to continue on a few more rounds. Or I'm going to transition into bumblebee breath. So you'll close the ears with the thumbs. Peace fingers will rest gently over the eyes. And closing off the senses. We'll inhale and exhale with the nose, closing the lips. And we'll hum at the back of the throat on the exhale. So take a deep breath in, and then you'll do 3 to 5 rounds on your own count. So as soon as you finish the exhale, you just start over. You don't have to wait for me. Mm. I'm going to set the timer for 20 minutes, and you'll join us when you're ready if you're not already there. And if you need to drop early, have a beautiful day. Bringing hands to heart center. Namaste.
Namaste.